Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Rina the Wolffe, and before I say anything else, I would like to thank all of you to watch my previous video. I will add it here, I think somewhere up here. I will add a card here. So seemingly, I'm not the only one who struggles in life, and it gives me a bittersweet taste. And I might say things like, I failed my life, I have no family or stable career at the age of 33, and things like that, which is true. Sometimes I think it's just very therapeutic to vent about life, to about life. And some of you could relate to that, which is seriously just bittersweet, because first of all, the point of this channel has always been to create something relatable, to create a safe space, to create a community where people can just gather around and say, oh shit, this is too relatable, and I get it, I get how you feel, and I'm happy I'm not the only one who feels like this. On the other hand, I'm definitely not happy about there are other people out there feeling the same. And you might feel like that, but trust me, you are not a failure. And since I know how hard it is to get some motivation sometimes, and by the comments I get that getting motivated can be an issue for a lot of you, just like me. So let's try to figure out how we can get motivated. So what I usually do is this. I whine about how shitty my life is, and it helps occasionally, and it is very important, it will not solve my problems. And nobody else will solve my problems. Only I can solve my own problems, and it is the same for you. Sure, help sometimes is required, and sometimes we do crave validation. Sometimes we need some help to keep pushing things. But at the end of the day, we are on our own, and we need to tackle these obstacles in our way. So yeah, first things first, please, guys, know that this is a safe space. It will always be, and I will do anything and everything to keep it a safe space, no matter what. Feel free to bitch about life. Feel free to whine if you think that would help you momentarily. Feel free to connect. Hey, actually, let's revive the Discord server because it's absolutely dead. But let's revive it. Let's have conversations. Let's bitch about life as much as we want. It's allowed. Trust me, we have all been there. We have all felt like we failed pretty bad. And I might say things like, yeah, it's not the same if you're 20. It's different when you're in your 30s or your 40s or your 50s. It's not different. It's not really that different. And sometimes, yeah, I might be like, oh, it hit different when I was in my 20s. Maybe because I had less experience when I was in my 20s. And most probably the same goes for you. You set goals for yourself, you have big dreams, and then bam, life hits you straight in the face. But hey, you can punch life back in the throat if you want to. Okay, I gotta admit, it's not always that easy. I get it, I totally understand. Sometimes it's really, really hard to stay motivated. You set some goals, you have big dreams, and then something is just not working out. You struggle to find time for your hobbies. You don't feel motivated to develop yourself. Maybe there's like a little voice in the back of your head saying that, oh, you will never be good enough. And who knows? Maybe you will never be good enough, but will you really know if you don't even try? So the way I actually seek motivation is, well, okay, I'm not gonna lie. Most of the time I search for relatable videos like this, or like the previous one, like I failed at life and I don't know how to go on. And then I realized that sometimes it's just easy as that. Sometimes only getting it started is the hard part, which is true. And hey, I still have a very long journey ahead. And maybe, most probably, if you clicked on this video, most probably you are also struggling with finding motivation, or you have no idea how to start, how to get motivated, or maybe you don't have support. And hey, I'm not saying that support is everything, and we can't expect everyone to be there for us or to motivate us, find the motivation instead of us, or to keep saying that we're good. We just need to reach that goal. But sometimes we don't have a supportive environment, right? Sometimes we are indeed not that great at something. It happens. So what? I mean, getting your dreams shattered is one of the most painful things that can happen. Mentally and emotionally, sure. But sometimes, if you are not good enough at something, it's the best if you know. It doesn't mean you need to give up. You can still keep trying as a hobby. Sure, you can still do that. If it brings you joy, why would you give up on that? So, you guys gave me a whole lot of motivation last week, and I actually cannot express how grateful I am for that. Words can't describe what I felt when I saw the numbers change and it kept growing and growing and growing, because for a long time I thought that I would be stuck in small creator hell, and I still might stuck in small creator hell, but this actually gave me a motivational boost to keep on going, to keep on recording videos, to keep saving money to upgrade my gear, to try and get better at editing, because I know I suck at editing, and most probably the reason why you're here are not my non-existing video editing skills. Okay, I know that. But as I highlighted this in the previous video, there is always room to grow. And if you can't find motivation, it can be hard. And yet again, feel free to whine here. Feel free to join the Discord server and whine there. If you need some inspiration, if you need some support, hey, we can create that community that will have your back. Maybe you will find your place there. Hopefully, if not, we are not your community, and that is absolutely fine. Because sooner or later, you will find your community. And I know it sounds hard. It is extremely hard. I know that. Most of the time, I have like all these brilliant ideas in my hand, like I should do this, I should do that, I need to do this, I wanna do this, I wanna do that, but what about this and what about that? So it ends up to be a whirlwind inside my head, and then I'm just totally lose motivation, and I'm like, hey, but I'm not good enough in anything. So why should I bother? Truth is, it's hard sometimes to set up the priorities. I get it. And we can all feel lost every once in a while. And it's okay not to be okay. It's actually more than okay. And it's okay to feel sad, lost, depressed. But, and this is the harsh truth, you can hope for help and you might receive help, but at the end of the day, you are going to be your person to help, to find your motivation, to change your mindset, to start setting your priorities, to figure out what you really want in life, and to achieve your dreams. Help and support is very important, and I could not agree more. But you will need to look for the answers very deep in yourself. If you need support, this community will be here. If you cannot be supportive and open and accepting, this is not your community. So let's create that safe space. Let's bitch about life. Let's whine about traffic. Let's whine about our kids, our colleagues, literally anything and everything, if that helps. And don't forget, if you feel unmotivated or demotivated, YouTube is a vast space. You can find videos about literally anything and everything. So what I do when I feel a little bit unmotivated regarding arts, because this is going to be my next goal, I just check out a few videos, the very basics of drawing or painting or anything related to that. And I already start feeling a little bit better, because in most cases, these artists also share their stories. And doesn't it feel good to feel relatable? I think it does. Or sometimes I just watch professionals doing their own thing. But I'll be honest, watching professionals can be a double-edged sword. It happened to me. Like sometimes it's like inspirational, like, oh yeah, maybe I can get to that level and I will be if I will be hardworking enough. And sometimes I like, ooh shit, I will never be as good as them. So yeah, finding motivation is hard, and we can't solely rely on support and an open environment, but it helps. And if that is what you seek, I want this community to be able to do that. So feel free to leave a comment, feel free to join the Discord server, anything that makes you feel a little bit better. If you're seeking motivation, do that. If you just want to bitch about life, I'm more than open to do that. And if you want to be part of this community, please always be respectful, because this is a safe space. It always will be. So that is the only zero tolerance thingy here. So yeah, just do it. I know it's hard, but you can do it. I know hearing this from a complete stranger on the internet might be weird, but I believe in you. And hey, I'm starting to believe in myself, even though I literally said last week that I failed in life. And hey, I might have not reached my goals yet, but I have plenty of time to do that. And so do you. But I guess it's way than enough of me yapping today. So guys, if you like this video, please give it a big old thumbs up and smash that subscribe button. It costs you nothing, but it means a lot to me, and it also helps me. So I will hope to see you in the next video.